Hey guys, Rio Pacino here with Sports Gamer Show. Wanted to do a quick video on MLB The Show 21 as San Diego Studios released a Twitch stream the other day, basically going over the gameplay features for MLB The Show 21. In the video, SDS reviews a number of things, including gameplay styles, which is what you will actually choose when you first boot up the game, going over the different difficulty levels, and the ability to put in dynamic difficulty within the game as well, updates to check swings, and most importantly, probably the biggest news in this video, some extreme changes specifically when it comes to the game's pitching mechanic. So let's go ahead and break down each and every one of these features, but before we do that, make sure to subscribe to my channel and like this video. Now, with the show coming to Xbox consoles for the first time ever, it only makes sense for SDS to offer a new onboarding experience for those who are playing the game for the first time. So in this video, they actually reveal that there is the ability to choose your gameplay style the minute you boot up the game. So there's a casual mode, a simulation mode, and a competitive mode that gamers can choose from. This reminds me of the Madden series, where you can essentially do the same thing in terms of picking a difficulty level that suits your playstyle, and this is exactly what SDS is doing here with MLB The Show 21. Another subtle change coming to MLB The Show 21 is the ability to set a dynamic difficulty starting point. For those who are new to the game, the show has a feature in which the difficulty setting dynamically changes based on the way that you play. So for example, if your playstyle equates to somebody on a rookie setting, but you start getting better as you play the game more, the difficulty level will automatically bump up as you get better in the game. It was a pretty cool feature that was introduced a number of years ago, but the fact that you could set the starting point for dynamic difficulty in MLB The Show 21 is a nice little touch. Check swings was something that was covered in depth in this video, as it was something that needed some tweaking for MLB The Show 21, as previous generations had check swings becoming super generous and completely dependent on the discipline attribute of individual players. In MLB The Show 21, that has been removed entirely, so the discipline attribute will have no effect on whether or not you have a successful check swing. Everything will now be determined based on your controller inputs moving forward. Now, this would apply to both the simulation and competitive gameplay styles, not the casual playstyle. In addition to that, you also get more accurate check swing animation feedback on both the hitter and the pitcher side, so you'll have a pretty good idea of what the outcome will be from both sides of the ball. No other major changes were announced in this video in regards to the hitting engine. The only other thing that was worth mentioning was the higher percentage, or rather the increased percentage of perfect hits. Any perfect hits in MLB The Show 21 will result in fair balls 99% of the time versus 98% of the time. Now, the biggest news that came out during the stream involved the changes to pitching. Sure, SDS promoted their perfect accuracy region, or PAR mechanic, which is a new pitching tool that shows users where they can expect a specific pitch to land, given they provide a perfect accuracy input. But the biggest feature that was announced in this video was in regards to MLB The Show 21's new pinpoint pitching system, which is eerily similar to MLB 2K's analog pitching mechanic, where motions with the right stick mimic actual pitches. However, pinpointing pitching doesn't only rely on the stick gesture. A release timing trigger and the direction of that release also come into play in determining the success of that pitch. It'll obviously have the most difficult learning curve of all the pitching mechanics available to you, but I think it'll be a fun and challenging alternative to the other pitching mechanics we've seen in years past. Other than that, the only features that were presented in this video were enhanced options to the game's practice modes, and of course, the first legend reveal for MLB The Show 21 in Alfonso Soriano. So what are your thoughts on the new gameplay changes for MLB The Show 21? Make sure to leave your thoughts in the comments, and again, subscribe to my channel, like this video, and make sure to follow me on all my social media channels and on Xbox Live and the PlayStation Network at SportsGamerShow.